quick haul video for you. Yesterday was the first day of my last spring break because I'm officially leaving the education career field and moving on with a new career direction. So I'm excited for all the new opportunities to come. I am going to miss my spring breaks, but I will still get, fortunately, most of the weekends and major holidays off, so that's at least good. So I went ahead and I did a small haul. I didn't plan on it. I had a few things that I needed to get. I had some errands to run, so while I was out I ended up picking up a few things other than what I actually went out for, and that's usually how hauls happen, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. Even though it wasn't the first place I went to, but I stopped by Walmart so that I could grab some regular letter size envelopes because I just started getting into these pocket letters, and if you haven't seen them, go ahead and look them up because they're actually pretty cool. So the whole concept of it is, just to give you an idea if you don't know, is you fill up this 9-page page protector with paper or cards, and then you have a letter to the person you're sending to, and then you fill each compartment with embellishments. And the concept is supposed to be that it's small enough that you can fold it into thirds and then put it into your standard size letter envelope. So I did that yesterday. I had one that I needed to send off that I was participating in with SwapBot, and I should have a video up that will show the process of how I did my very first pocket letter. So I didn't think it was the best, but it's a work in progress. I mean, it was my first one, and I'm excited to do some more. If anyone else is interested in doing any, feel free to leave a comment, let me know, and maybe we can work something out. So that was the first thing I did, is I got some envelopes that I needed to pick up for that. I also picked up some Avery labels because this is what I've been using to print out my logo and stick to all of my merchandise when I sell in craft fairs and on Etsy. While I was at Walmart, I decided to check out their craft section, and they've actually got some pretty cute stuff. I was looking for that area where they have like glitter and mini stamps and inks and stuff for $1, but I couldn't seem to find those. But instead I did find the scrapbook aisle, and a couple of things I picked up. I first picked up these mini clothespins, and they're in really pretty colors. We've got green, pink, yellow, orange, blue, and red. So I thought these could be pretty cute. I've seen a lot of people using them on cards, so I thought it might be nice to try to start incorporating these. I do have some in my stash that I haven't used, but I would like to try using them. So I will be looking up some ideas of how to incorporate those in the cards. I also picked up these wooden nickels, which are just basically wooden buttons with stickers on the back from Jelly Bean Soup. And I actually do have this. I got a package from, I'm trying to think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I think it's Craftsy. So on Craftsy they have online craft videos, and they often sell packages that go along with their videos. So one of them was a birthday package, and it had a bunch of stuff from Jelly Bean Soup. It was this birthday collection. So it included these, and I used up a couple of the buttons, and when I saw this at Walmart, I decided to go ahead and grab another because I thought these were really cute. I really love the colors. So I went ahead and grabbed that. The last three things that I grabbed from Walmart are these paper pads by Colorbach. I'm guessing that's how you say that. So there's three. They're different types. So this first one is double-sided, and there's 50 pattern papers, and it's called Hopscotch. I really love the colors of this, so I had to get it. I don't know about anyone else, but I've been having a hard time finding double-sided papers. Most of my paper I get from Close to My Heart, or I get it from my monthly card kits, and those are usually where I find my double-sided papers. But other than that, I often have a hard time finding them. I found them at Tuesday Morning as well on their 6x6 pads, but anywhere else like Michael's, Joann's, they're not typically double-sided. So when I saw this pack, I had to get it. So I'm going to just quickly flip through so you can see what's in here. And this double-sided pack was $10, so I didn't think it was too bad of a price. I like that says YOLO. That's cool. Got some arrows, stars, dots, pink chevron, and then it doubles itself again. So I just thought these colors were really pretty, so I did get that. And I need to work on using my 12x12 papers. I have a bunch of them, but unless I have like a particular project in mind, I typically don't go to them. So I don't know, I just need to start pulling them out and leave them out so I can see them, so that I can start using them up more. I don't know if anyone else has problems with that, but I seem to have problems with my 12x12 papers, at least when they're in the paper packs. Alright, so the next one I got was, or is, this Paper Plus melon ball. And these are just single-sided. So it says that they come with patterns, solids, as well as cutouts. So these first couple of pages you can see are cutouts. And then we've got pattern paper. I love these colors, the green, pink, and orange together. And then we've got some solid papers to go along with that. Oops, sorry. Like I said, I absolutely love these colors, so I'm excited to use these. Like I said, I'm going to leave this out and attempt to officially use it. Alright, so the last one I got was same thing, Paper Plus. It's single-sided, and this one's called Fresh Linen. I also enjoy these colors. If you haven't seen already, my brand Sour Crafts by Pam is purple and blue for its logo. So, well, not really the logo itself, but everything all my merchandise, all my packaging, everything is in purple and blue. But I liked this because it has purple and blue, but it also has green. So I guess you could say it's like your peacock colors. But overall, I mean, I think it's really pretty. So we've got our cutout pages, and I should mention these are thicker cardstock, the ones that you can cut out. And then we've got our pattern papers, and this is a thinner paper. And you've got your patterns, your solids. This is really pretty. It's a really pretty purple. Some black. So that's going to be fun to play with. So that is everything I got from Walmart. And the first place I actually stopped off at was Michael's, because I went to pick up my paycheck, and really I defeated the purpose of even picking up my paycheck because I spent more than what my paycheck was worth. So, but at least I used my discount there, and a lot of these things were on sale or actually on clearance. So these first two things that I have here are these Peep bunny molds, and I really like the bunnies when it comes to Peeps. I don't really like the ducks, even though I think the Peep is all from the duck, not the bunny, but I like the bunnies. So my intention of using these silicone molds is to pour cake batter in them and kind of make, I guess, mini cupcakes or mini little cakes that are Peep shaped. So my hubby is picking up some cake batter or cake mix and icing today so that I can work on that. So I'm interested to see how those turn out. I might put a picture on my blog once I'm finished with that. So I got those. Those were 50% off, and then I got my discount on top of that. This American Crafts was, paper pack was one of the hot buy items. I have a few other paper packs, again, that I have not used. I need to pull them out so that I can use them because they have really, really pretty colors. And this is great for summer. So this was, I'm not sure how much, I think it was like $6. Normally it's $20 or $20 maybe. And it was on sale. It was either $20 or $10, but it was on sale. So I'm going to just flip through really quick. So we've got cutouts here. You got your pattern papers. I really like these clouds. I think I have some other paper. It looks exactly like that. Or very similar. You got ice cream. Sun. Wood grain. And it looks like it repeats itself. Yep. So those are really pretty colors. They've got some ideas in the back here. That's really cute. I'm going to make some summer cards, I believe, with this. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to make something. Alright. The next thing I got that was not clearance, actually this is the last thing I think I got that was not clearance, was this Martha Stewart Crafts glitter. And I've been wanting this for a while, and I decided to go ahead and take the plunge and get it. I used a 50% off coupon from Hobby Lobby, so I used that at Michael's towards this purchase. So it was only $10 for 12 glitters. And these are those hexagon shapes. And my intention with these is to use them in shaker cards. I've recently got a lot of things that I can use to make shaker cards, so I want to go ahead and make a few more. When I was at my craft fair, I had, I think, one out, but people picked it up and they were pretty impressed with it, and they liked the fact that it moved around or it was interactive. So I want to go ahead and use these, and this comes in 12 different colors. We have Florentine Gold, Fire Opal, Cosnite. I don't even know why I'm going to try to say half of these, but let's just generalize it. Gold, orange, pink, purple, green, light green, silver, black, red. This is like a darker pink, blue, and a turquoise. So those are going to be fun to play with because I don't have any any glitters that are this shape, but I do have plenty of glitters. I'm not going to move my camera so you can see because I don't want to mess up the angle, but right there I actually have like a whole toolbox full of glitters, so I need to start using those up as well. Alright, the last things that I got were all either, actually they were all clearanced, even though I think these here, they didn't ring up as clearance. They rang up as on sale, so I actually ended up getting a discount off on top of that using my employee discount. So normally these were $6 and they were on sale for $2.99. I saw these when they first came out and I was going to go ahead and splurge and buy them. But for $6, I didn't really think they were worth it, so I waited, and I'm glad I waited now, since I was able to get them for 50% off. So, this is what the package looks like. These are, it's called cardstock shapes, so basically it's die cuts. You've got a bunch of cards, you've got some frames, like I said. I've got shaker stuff, so I'm planning on using those for shaker cards. Got some alphabet. Here are my cup of tea. So this is all tea related, but I really like these colors. I'm not big into tea, but since for my craft fair I made a Mother's Day tea, I thought it would be good to have some tea themed items on stock so that if I make some more I can have something I can use. So you can see you got your little pieces here, your cards here, cards there. You got corners here that you can punch out, your letters you can punch out, and then you've got your frames. So that was the first one, and I don't know if this has, it doesn't have a name written on it, but you can see it's all about tea. This next one, on the front it says life is an adventure, and this is what the back looks like. I really like the colors of this, the purple and the teal, blue. Again, you get the same type of stuff, so you've got your cutouts, cards, what do you call those? Those are like 3x4 cards or 3.5. I don't know what size they are, but they're smaller. Your 4x6-ish cards are 3x5. You've got your punch out letters and then your corners. And then instead of frames, it looks like you have some tags here, like large tags. And I am thinking, I'm going to open this up real quick if I can. Nope. Well, no, whatever. It looks like these are like overlays, like transparency overlays, which could also be used for shaker cards as long as you have a frame to hide the tape. Okay, so this one is an overlay. It says, love this. This one, today was the best day ever. This one has a chevron rainbow color at the bottom. And this one just has a, I know this is probably hard to see, but it says good times, and it has a blue sketch border, and then there are some large tags there. So another one that would be fun to play with. And then the last one that I had seen that I really wanted to get was this baby themed one, because the colors are really pretty. So this is what the back of the package looks like. Again, I love the colors. This could be used, I think, for boys or girls, depending on what parts of it you use. So you've got your cutout shapes, your small cards, your large cards, cutout letters, your corners, and your frames, which could be used for shaker cards or just to frame a photo. I'm sure these are meant to be used for scrapbooking, but I'm gonna find a way to use them for card making or making some other type of craft item that I'm gonna sell. So I got those. Now everything else I'm gonna show you was on clearance. So in the clearance section, the first things I found were these two Cricut cartridges. I got my Cricut Explorer for Christmas, and I played with it a few times. I've made, what have I made? I've made tags, some die cuts. I made, actually really not that much. I really need to utilize it a lot more. I recently made for my hubby because he asked for it, and you're probably not going to be able to see this unless I peel it off a little bit. You can maybe see it. But if you have seen Big Hero 6, you should recognize that that is Baymax and his little saying with the fist pump, blah, 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 blah. So I made that using an image I found online, and I created this into a car vinyl that he can put onto his car. I'm going to go ahead and make a smaller one for myself to add to my card. So that was fun to make. But other than that, I wanted to get some other things that I could use. The only Cricut cartridges I have are the 4 Close to My Heart Cricut cartridges, and anything else that might be free online. I don't know if I still have a subscription. I feel like one came with the Cricut when I bought it, but I don't know if it's still active or not. So this first one is Small Talk Frames and Tags, and it was originally $40 and it was only $20. And I'm going to see if I can just kind of flip through. Hopefully you can see this. But basically what does it say here? It includes 68 layered tags, 120 layered frames, 89 layered icons, and 73 layered phrases. So I was really intrigued by this front picture with the frame and all these little die cuts, so I thought that was really cute to use for card making. So let me see if I can bring this up closer, make sure you guys can see this okay. So you've got some frames here, more frames here, frames. I guess these would be your layered tags here, more tags, layered icons, more layered icons or tags, frames, more tags, your more layered icons, phrases, and more layered phrases. So I'm going to upload that onto my Cricut Design Space today and maybe play around with that, considering I am on spring break, so I have the time right now. And then the second one I got, which I was really debating getting it, it's called Holidays Through the Year Iron-On. So it's really geared towards making home products that you can iron on. So here it shows a table runner, and then here you've got like pillows. So it comes with 40 phrases and 10 images. This was normally $30 and this was $20, so it wasn't as much of a discount, but I thought it would be neat to have, especially since I do craft fairs that typically revolve around certain holidays. So it might be nice to incorporate these type of products, because even though they're not exactly paper, I mean, it's using my Cricut Explorer, which is kind of paper-ish. Alright, so I've got some Valentine's stuff here. St. Patrick's Day. Easter. Mother's Day. Wedding. July 4th. Halloween. Thanksgiving. Christmas, New Year's, and Hanukkah. So I'm sure I could make some cool stuff with that. I mean, it was on clearance. It was, you know, I need more cartridges, so it was worth a try. We will see. So that was the second thing on clearance I got. The rest of the things I have here are stamps that were on clearance. So the first one is this Heidi Swap stamp set. And I forget what the name of it was called, but it's all about birthday. So happy birthday, party, wish, this is happening. That's really hard to see, isn't it? Here we go. That's a little bit better. What does this one say? Best day ever. There's a cupcake, a present, confetti, and some banners. So that was only, I think, $1.50. So I went ahead and got that. This next one is from Inky Antics, and it's actually meant to be a way to make a 3D card. So if you look here, you can kind of see how the shell of the turtle is in 3D, and it shows you right here how you make it. So you've got, it looks like tissue paper, you stamp it, you cut it out, and then you put it in between your card sides, and then when you open the card it fluffs out. And for this one, this is the stamp. It'll fluff out and you've got your turtle head, tail, and your feet. And if you didn't want to do that, you didn't want to make it a 3D card, you could just use this turtle shell here, and they've showed an example right here where they use the turtle in the frame, and it's not a 3D card. So you can do either way. And then the saying that comes with this is, some birdie wishes you a turtly awesome day. So I thought that saying was pretty cute. So I got that. This was, not sure how much it was, but it was on clearance. Next one I found on clearance was this dog set. So we have a couple of different dogs. I know you got a bulldog, a poodle. That could be any type of dog. Got a fire hydrant, dog bowl, bone, I love my dog, woof, bark, and some paw prints. I have a Chihuahua, but since I recently bought a Chihuahua stamp, I could easily use any of these other sentiments with that on my card. So went ahead and got that. And then the last one I got is this Ocean Friends from Recollections. So we got cling stamps. We've got, all these guys are really cute. I love how they have little smiles on them. So we've got a seahorse, a whale, excuse me, a fish, octopus, crab, starfish, lobster, and a turtle. So that's cute as well. So that is it for Michael's. The last thing that I did get yesterday is I picked up my Simon Says stamp order from the post office. So this is the April kit. And I believe I mentioned this in another video, how it seems like the Simon Says stamp kit takes forever to send. I was charged on the 17th, and by the end of the month I still hadn't received my kit. And so I emailed them, and it turns out they can ship between the 17th when you're charged to the 27th. So it's a 10-day span. They didn't send it until the 26th, and then I didn't get it until the 2nd of April. So, I mean, I guess it's cool because, you know, it's an April kit. At least I did get it in April. But I feel like when I pay for something, I want it to ship out immediately. I don't want to wait a couple weeks for it to ship out. So I feel like if they're not going to ship out until the 27th or later, then they shouldn't charge me until the 27th or later. But that's just my opinion. I know that I also have my Studio Calico kit coming, and they didn't charge me, but they showed their kit online, I forget what date, but on the 27th you could purchase add-ons, and between then and the end of the month you could purchase add-ons and it would add to your order, so it's not separate shipping, at least that's what I was told. And then if it reaches a certain cost, then the shipping was free, which I did do this time. And then they had said on their website that their shipments don't go out until the 10th. Either that or that was the last day for shipment. So I got charged. I picked out a bunch of items from the 27th to the end of the month. Got charged the 1st of the month. And then they sent it out the 3rd of the month. And I'm supposed to get it in 2 or 3 days. It says it's estimated, like it sent out Friday. Is it Friday? Yesterday? And it's supposed to be here by Monday. So that I like a lot much better, but with them, and I'll explain in another video a little bit more about that once I get that, I feel like I purchased a lot more in add-ons than I paid for the actual kit, because I like the add-ons better than the kit. So I feel like they kind of have this scheme there where they know that you're going to buy these add-ons and they let you add it onto your purchase because they're better than the kit. I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to try these kits for a little while, and if I don't feel like they're worth it, then I might just buy them month by month, depending. The last few kits for Simon Says stamps I have liked. The last one was March, and it was yellow or gold and black, and at first I wasn't very intrigued by it, but after making a few cards, I did want to make more. So these were the cards that I've created that I haven't had a chance to put away. And I do have a blog post about this on my blog if you want to know a little bit more about the process and what card sketches I use to create these. So those are the 3 cards I've made so far using that kit. So for the April kit, this one is all birthday themed. So you get your lollipop, you get your inspiration sheet that gives you a couple of ideas of different cards that you can make with this kit. And in the kit, you get washi tape from Pink Fresh, which I've never heard of. It's Pink Fresh Studio. If I can pull this, this is what it looks like. It's pink, green, and gold, so it goes with the theme of this. So that's really pretty. There's also 5 Star Brads, so they're gold. So what I've heard other people say, you're the star of the day when it's your birthday, so stars typically go with birthday theme. You got 2 sets of add-ons. So again, we have Pink Fresh Studios. This one was made for Simon Says stamps. So the colors of this kit are pink, orange, green, and gold. So this was made specifically to incorporate those colors. So these rub-ons, we have All Smiles Inside, Celebrate, XO, Surprise. Today is Happiest Day. I feel like I should say the, but that's just me. It's your birthday, let's party, have some fun. It's your happy day, filled with joy and happiness. And then you've got this little and symbol, a present, some hearts, bow, and so forth. So those are cute. You also get this other rub-on sheet from Pink Fresh, and this is something from their own collection, Up in the Clouds, and it's all gold. So we've got a little thing called happiness. Now this is the life, wonderful, don't quit your daydream. I really like that. I've never actually really heard that before. I always hear the don't quit your day job because, your dreams aren't really panning out to be what you thought they would be, so you should stay with what you're doing. But I like this because don't quit your daydream. So for me, it's, yeah, I have a job and my full-time job is, going to support me and making money and paying my bills and all that, but I still have my daydream of crafting and being a successful crafter, doing craft fairs, selling on Etsy and all that. So I really thought that quote was pretty cool. The last ones are Grow Your Dreams Like Flowers and What a Lovely Day. So those are all in gold. Next thing are these, I would like to call them embossed papers. So you've got this gold star embossed paper. You got stripes. This, I really don't know what to call this, but you've got that. Dots. This looks like a tiger print, like with all the spots. And your chevron. So you get 6 of those. The papers you get with this kit are very pretty. You got 2 white, orange, a mint green, and a pink. So I really like those colors together. And the stamp set is also really nice. There is, it says happy birthday in this type print, and I like that the period is actually a heart. Yay. Make a wish. It's your birthday. Let's party and celebrate you. And what I'd mentioned, I don't remember where I mentioned this, but I mentioned it somewhere, that I'm pretty excited about this kit because a lot of the times when I make cards or note cards or whatever, I mean, they really are just note cards because on the inside they don't say anything. Sometimes I feel like I spent so much time on the outside of the card, I don't really feel like putting any effort into the inside of the card, except for maybe a simple sentiment. So what I like about this set is that it has these big sentiments that you could use on the front of your card, and then it has these smaller sentiments that would go great on the inside of your card. So you might say it's your birthday, just one more candle, make a birthday or make a wish, another birthday, and you're still just as beautiful as ever. Let's party and celebrate you. Age is merely the number of years the world has been enjoying you. And then along with that, you've got birthday balloons, you've got a candle, and then 2 size flames that you can use for the candle. And then I went to Michael's, and I was going to buy gold embossing powder because I thought that would go really nice with this kit. So, but then I remembered that I actually already have this Martha Stewart embossing powder. It came with one of her embossing starter kits. So this is an antique gold. So depending on how this comes out, because I forget exactly what it looks like, I really should make a sheet of different embossing powders and what they look like once they're embossed, because obviously they look a lot different than what the powder looks like. But depending on how it comes out, if it comes out like this, that's great. That's what I'm looking for. But if it doesn't come out that way, then I might go back to Michael's and get the gold embossing powders I'd seen. There was one that was called, I forget what it was called, like Gold Tinsel. And then the other one was Gold Sparkle, and it had some different colored sparkles mixed in with the gold powder. So that I think will be really nice to use with these stamps. So I'm going to actually keep that in there. Alright, so that is pretty much it for my haul. I will have another one soon when I get my Studio Calico kit, because I took advantage of a few of the add-ons they bought, or they sold, and then I also, there was a deal that they had where they had kits for $10, so I bought 2 extra kits for $10 there. And I will be sharing that haul as soon as I receive it, which should be sometime next week. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Remember to like the video if you liked it, subscribe, check out my blog, and all I want to say is thank you for watching. Bye guys!